name is Bob Sager. I appreciate you pressing the play button, spending a few minutes with me. I'd like to talk or speak with you over the next few minutes about two things relevant to business. One, timing, and we've all heard that word, being at the right time at the right place. And the other thing I want to speak to you about is what is called residual or passive income. You might not be too familiar with that, but I'd like to explain it to you so you really understand the power of that. I'm actually speaking to you from my home in Rockville Center, where I live with my family. And over the next few minutes, I think what you're going to find out is something really compelling. In fact, I'll tell you this. You'll remember this little video clip for the rest of your life. So let's talk about timing for a minute in business. We all know someone or know of someone that has hit it or been at the right place at the right time. Oh, we heard about our friend here that capitalized on the real estate market, or someone that bought, a great stock. We've all heard that. But timing in business is very, very interesting. Let me kind of give you an example. It's kind of like a black swan. A black swan moves around until they position themselves to take over a particular area. Relevant to business, I guess the best way I could explain that is think about Apple when they first came out with the iPod. All of a sudden they came out with the iPod when Sony was sleeping out the wheel and took over the music industry. Wow. Look at Google. What did they do? While when Netscape and Yahoo were fighting for internet share, they went in their garage, downloaded the internet, and eventually took over the internet. Those are two black swans that eventually just took over their industries. Now, just imagine buying their stock when it was very, very low, or capitalizing on their growth. You would have made a fortune. Well, how about this? What about buying Microsoft in 1986 when nobody knew about it, and you rode that wave? That company created 12,000 millionaires. Today it's a safe bet. You're not going to make the money like you would have made in 1986. I've affiliated myself with a particular company that is in the nutraceutical industry, a company that right now is poised to be a $3 to $5, maybe $6 billion company. Maybe they're doing 1% of that right now, but they're a black swan, and they're slowly moving into place with certain systems, and that's key. And if we get together and have the opportunity to chat, I'll share it with you. But they're moving into place to actually dominate and take over the nutraceutical and natural products market. Wow. And you have the ability, along with me, to capitalize on their growth. We're at the ground floor of something so compelling that we could ride a wave over the next 5 to 6 years, and I can teach you how to do that. So timing in business is so critical. And most people, you know what? They're never approached with an opportunity in their lifetime to be at the right place, the right time, and capitalize on it. So timing is very, very important, number one. Number two, residual income. Let's talk about this. This is something very dear to my heart. I own and operate a financial firm here in Rockville Center for the past 20 years. It's called the Senior Financial Center. We do asset protection and income planning to people 60 and better. I'm an author. I've had my own radio show for 3 years, and I've made numerous appearances on Eyewitness News and ABC News' Good Money Show. That's not what I'm here to talk to you about today. Because what I understood when I was approached with this opportunity that I want to share with you in detail, when I'm in front of clients, I do very, very well. When I'm not in front of clients, I make zero. No different than a doctor, no different than an attorney. No different. When they're not in front of clients, they make zero. And if you have a job and you're working 9 to 5, when you're not working, you make zero. Not the best way to live. Not the best way to live. The best way to live is when you have rock star income. Rock star income meaning that you take your time, you build something for a 3, maybe 4-year period. You devote 10, 12 hours a week. It doesn't interfere what you currently do. And you slowly build and slowly build and slowly build, where you've got income of 5 or 10 or 20 or $30,000 a month coming in, whether you work or whether you don't. Kind of similar to McDonald's. Very, very similar. McDonald's Corporation, 37,000 franchise. Each franchise pays McDonald's Corporation anywhere from 3 to 5% every month. That's residual income. So think about this. Do you have the ability to take off for the next month, the next 3 months, the next 6 months, and have that residual income come in? Well, when I was approached with this opportunity that I would love to share with you in more detail, I actually had bronchitis that day. And when I did some soul search. Said, you know what? I'm able to devote and cancel out the TVs and some of that, but I'm able to devote that 10 to 12, maybe 15 hours a week for the next 36 months. And actually, I've done that for the last 22 months. In fact, my residual income is so significant that you would have had to save $1.5 million over the last 22 months in order to have that residual income come to you. And that's what myself and my wife did. So, you've got timing, you've got residual income. Two things that are so compelling that could change someone's life in 3 to 4 years. Now, if you're skeptical, that's good, it's healthy. But skepticism without due diligence is fatal. It can rob you of a fortune. It can rob you of the things you and your family desire in life. Healthy skepticism is when you contact me and say, Bob, share more with me. I'd like to know more. Tell me what this is all about. You've got me. And I'd love to do that. I'm actually looking for probably about another 6 to 9 people right now that I could mentor and what I've learned in business over the years and what I've learned in this industry to teach someone that's got heart and some desire and the next 36 months, 12 hours a week to truly change their life. I'd love to share it more with you. So again, we talked about timing, we talked about residual income. The rest is up to you. Message me, shoot me an email, look me up. My cell phone number is 516-784-9108.